will deploy all men, that is standard procedure, to ensure the safety of lives and property during any public protest or rally. The Force Public Relations Officer, Muyiwa Adejobi, declined comment on the deployment, but the commissioners of police in the Ebonyi State and the police post president, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Plateau, Ogun, Osun and Gombe confirmed that their men will be at the rally grounds. Also, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense spokesman, Shola Odumusu, said armed and unarmed personnel will be on ground to protect the protesters and Nigerians. Members of the Nigeria Labour Congress are protesting in Ibadan, Oyo State capital, to bring their attention to relevant agencies to other issues affecting the nation. Also, the NSC nationwide is scheduled to hold today and tomorrow. That is, the score of protesters who stormed the street carried placards with several inscriptions such as "Stop importation of petrol, refine the refineries, Nigeria at 60 years of independence, more hunger in the land, reduce the cost of governance, now save the masses from poverty and hunger," among others. Similarly, members of the union are protesting at the Kwara State Government House in Ilorin in solidarity with the strike action of ASU. Some others are protesting at the Murtala Mohammed Road, post office area of the state capital. Labor unions in Osun State have joined their counterparts across the country to protest the inability of the federal government to put an end to the lingering industrial action embarked upon by ASU, the hike in petroleum price, insecurity, among others. The labor unions, which comprises of the Nigeria Labour Congress, the Trade Union Congress, as well as civil society organizations, embarked upon the solidarity protest to drive home their demand for a better Nigeria. The labor leaders who sang solidarity songs carried placards with different inscriptions, and as to strike now, our children deserve better education. Enough is enough. Open our universities now. Lecturers are not slaves, among others. It will be recalled that the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, had been on strike since February this year because of the federal government failed to honor the agreement it had with the union. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Nigeria says Nigeria has spent $378.77 million on foreign education between January and May this year. According to report, the figures it contained in the data provided on the amount spent on educational service under the sectoral utilization for transaction valid for foreign exchange. In January 2022, the Apex Bank noted that a total of $60,202,730.84 was spent on foreign education. It was learned that education in Nigeria, especially in the tertiary education sector, has been marred by industrial action by tertiary institution-based unions, such as the Academic Staff Union of Universities, the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, and the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union. Currently, the academic activities in Nigerian universities and colleges of education are grounded on issues bordering on lecturers' welfare. The huge net dollars outflows have dual adverse effect on underinvestment in domestic education and creating pressure on the Naira exchange rate. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization observed that about 76,338 Nigerians were studying abroad as of 2018, the highest from an African country. Osun State government has urged residents of the state not to panic following the warning by the Nigerian meteorological agencies that the state is the southwest region will experience flooding, assuring that adequate preparation have been made to prevent the occurrence. The special advisor to the governor on the environment, Mr. Festus Oyebide, stated this by speaking with OSBC News, noted that the Oyetola administration has continually embarked on desisting of waterways and drainages to prevent flood.
We have told our people not to encroach into our setback from stream, some 15 to 25 meters away from stream. And again, we equally advise them that they should try to stop this act of indiscriminate dumping of refuse into the stream. When they build very close to the bank of the stream, then all the waste products that they have generated by human activities, they also put or pour into these streams and rivers. So, in other words, we are the one inviting flood floods into our environment.
Nigeria Institute of Medical Research says it has discovered a new malaria vector called Anopheles stevensii in northern Nigeria. Director General of the Research Institute, Babatunde Iftalako, disclosed this to newsmen in Lagos, adding that it is a difficult, rugged vector to eradicate and has not been found anywhere near West Africa. He explained that this was a discovery by NIMR researchers that had implications for malaria control in Nigeria. Professor Sadako said that the idea was to ensure that Nigerian researchers were able to take it from the beginning to the end in the development of vaccines. He said that NIMR was also looking at effectiveness, side effect, and responsiveness of human body to COVID-19 vaccines. Ahead of the November handover ceremony by the All Progressive Congress-led government in Osun State, the State House of Assembly has commenced deliberations on the State of Osun Transition Bill 2022. The Speaker of the State Parliament, Honorable Timothy Oweye, during the plenary presented the private member bill tagged State of Osun Transition Bill 2022. Parliamentary reporter Oluwatosin Oladufu now reports.
The new week with the presentation of a 3 different private membership bills. First of the bill is sponsored by the presiding officer of the House, Honorable Timothy Oweye, was tagged the State of Osun Transition Bill 2022, the first of its kind. Other bills that got the attention of the lawmakers were State of Osun Local Government Areas Creation and Administration Amendment Number 5, 2022, and State of Osun Independent Electoral Commission Bill 2021. Listing the numerous advantages in the State of Osun Transition Bill 2022 is the majority leader of the House, Honorable Maruf Olarewaju, and some of his colleagues. One of the salient focuses of the first bill was the seamless transition program on the House composition of the transition committee from the 2 affected political parties, among others. After extensive deliberation during the Policy Trust, State of Osun Transition Bill 2022 sailed through the second reading. Reacting to this contribution of his colleagues, Osun State House Assembly Presiding Officer, Honorable Timothy Oweye, said when the bill is passed into law, many of the present and futuristic benefits associated with the bill, it include promoting seamless transition and other related benefits.